Hey, what's up? This is Classified. You're checking out Breaking Wreckords Radio.
What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spex One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rock's the motherfucking Scrat MC.
Breaking Wreckords.
Breaking Wreckords Radio out here.
This is Breaking Wreckords Radio.
Check them out, man.
Yo, what's up, Breaking Wreckords Radio? You know what it is. Your host Maloney here with Obi-Wan, and we got a special guest in the place to be right now. I guess he has us a special guest in the place to be right now.
Right, Sunreal's in the place, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh snap! Sunreal just walked in.
Hey, what's up? It's Classified here. We're on the tour right now, the Greatful tour. Checking in.
So what's been the best event so far? If you could name one, what's been the livest?
The best show?
Yeah.
Toronto was one of them for me.
Was it?
Toronto was.
Dope.
I had a good time in Toronto.
I was hoping I'd come out
good.
there.
I'm just kind of anal on stage, you know.
Yeah.
Like to hear stuff. Toronto sounded great. Crowd was awesome. Venue was killing. Calgary was really good. I'd say those are probably my top two.
Yeah. Dope, man.
What's the biggest difference between doing Halifax and doing Toronto? Do you get a different? Is there a different kind of love there?
Yeah. I have more fun in Toronto.
Yeah. For real, eh?
I think we just played Halifax so many times.
Yeah, just
you know, for a lot of people, it's a lot of our friends, family, people that we know that
always
are
coming out.
It's like, yeah, he's here every fucking 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, definitely. So you got the new album out, Greatful.
Yep.
First of all, I want to say the album's amazing. It's my favorite album you've put out since, I would say, Hitchhiking Music.
Thank you.
I'd have to say I love Hitchhiking Music, by the way, as well. But the features you got on there, phenomenal. Finally, you did joint with DJ Premier.
Yep.
Filthy.
Yep.
Track's bananas. How did you guys make that happen?
I had the track, actually. The track was done. I had like a spot where I wanted to have cuts.
Yeah.
And I was just going to call IV. Usually call my DJ, he does the cuts. And Mike was actually over my brother. And he said, man, it'd be cool to try to get Primo.
Yeah.
He was like, forget IV, let's get Primo. But no, it was kind of like just a joke though. It was just like, you should get Primo.
Yeah.
And I know Royce and his manager, Royce 59, who was Rupert Primo.
Yeah.
Keno, his manager, I talked to him quite a bit, so I hit him up. I was just like, hey, I think this could happen. He sent the track to Primo. Primo just called me out of the blue one day. Yo, I got the track from Keno, you know, what do you want to do?
Oh,
Like,
snap.
amazing, yeah.
What's it like getting a phone call from
It was
DJ
crazy,
Premier?
man. Like, it was really like, okay, I don't know the number low. Like,
Yo, what's up?
It's Primo. Like, hey, what's up, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Woo!
It's childhood hero for me.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
surreal.
I was really happy to see that because Premier and myself, my favorite producer, one of my favorite DJs.
Yeah.
So to see you two work together, that was
Man,
real
I feel
dope.
the exact same way.
And the some of the other features, you got Slug from Atmosphere on there.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. One of my favorite MCs. Like that's one thing I've always noticed. You've always been real great at picking the features.
I like to get stuff that's different. Like Slug, me and Slug bumped into each other on Victoria a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
We were on tour. We were parked on the corner of the street like this with our tour bus. We got off the bus and walked around the corner, and there was another tour bus there, and Slug was getting off his.
Oh, get out of
Yeah,
here.
so I said, what's up? He's heard some of my stuff, so it was cool to just kind of say what's up. Traded email, and we went email back and forth for a while. He was originally supposed to be the third verse on Only Say Because It's True, the Raekwon track I did on
What? No way.
Yeah, that's what I want that track to be. Raekwon, me, and then Slug on the third verse. But he went camping with his kid for like a month and just couldn't get it done.
So then you got Connive on that
And
one?
then, yeah, I reached out to Connive and he
Dope.
just killed the thing in like 2 days, sent it back. I was like, oh, perfect.
Oh, that's
But
great.
yeah, just having to connect with Slug, I knew on this album I wanted to try to make something happen. So
Yeah.
Is that how a lot of your collaborations come about? Just random meetings of other artists and.
Usually, yeah. It's just random things, or just, you know, someone through somebody, or it's, it's never usually any rhyme or reason. It's just kind of.
Do you always have a plan of who you would like ideally on the track before? Like as soon as you write it, you know who you want on it?
No, not usually, you know.
Things just fall into place?
Like a lot of the times, like with Slug and like Snack, I just knew both of those guys. So like, oh, cool to do something. I was like, oh, let me put them on the same track. And I had a couple beats. I sent them like 5 beats. I said, hey, pick a beat. You want to do something on it? They both picked the same one, so it kind of went from there. Like, okay,
Oh, dope.
let me write my verse, send it back, and they do their stuff.
Yeah, because on top of the collabs too, one thing you always seem to tend to do is have a real dope, like double collab on each album too. Like 2 artists where you never hear those motherfuckers together. And then Class puts them together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's real dope. But the other one too, Snoop Dogg, being Doggy Style's one of your favorite albums and stuff.
Yeah.
Was that one that you reached out for, or was that kind of just a whim thing too?
Oh no, we reached out for that.
Yeah.
We had the track, no pressure. It was pretty much, it was done. Like we had the whole thing done. And then, I can't remember how it happened. Me and my manager were talking one day. I think it was because of the chorus. It says East Coast, West Coast. Like, oh, it'd be cool to get something from the West Coast. And same with the Primo thing. I was like, get Snoop. You know what I mean? And then we started thinking about like, man, we could probably hook this stuff up now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you joke.
This isn't
about stuff
10 years
you don't-
ago.
Exactly. Like 10 years ago, we'd make that joke.
Yeah.
Now you make it as like shit. That's probably not possible to do. So we tried to reach out for a couple months. It took a while, and then he came to Halifax to shoot Trailer Park Boys.
Oh
So he
shit.
was there. He was there for like a week in this small town, 20 minutes from my house. So we just brought a studio to him.
The universe just lined it up, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of the Trailer Park Boys, have they ever reached out to you to try and get some hometown on there?
Oh yeah. I was in the second movie for a very split second.
Really?
Yeah. Me and J-Bru were selling CDs at this house party. We threw some guy, I don't even remember the scene, but yeah, we're in, like, we see those guys all the time.
Yeah.
And Randy, sorry, not Randy. Yeah, Randy was in the Okanda video too. Wasn't he?
Yeah. We're Leahy.
Leahy, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's close knit, the community, like the music, the TV, all that stuff down there. So you see that everybody.
Dope, man. This question, this is going back a little bit to the past. This is just as a fan, a question I've wondered for a while. But the song Inspiration, I've always wondered, was that song actually inspired by the true events that happened, or was that actually just kind of artistic concept?
He ain't no fake MC.
Tell him, Mike.
It wouldn't be the fact of being fake. It was,
It was all
an artistic concept.
Yeah, everything I say.
And that's why I figured, because everything's very realistic.
Pretty much in the track.
For real, eh?
Yeah.
And I had a dude, a buddy of mine a few years back. Did he live in Ontario?
Yeah.
Philip?
I just saw his sister. She was at like a show 3 or 4 shows ago.
Crazy.
She came out, she's like, hey, I'm Phil's sister.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I had a guy I knew back in high school, met him at a party one night anyways, he told me he knew Philip, and I was like, yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Yeah, no,
maybe
I
actually
run into
did.
people all the time.
That's
that are
crazy.
Like, hey, Philip was, you know, that's cool.
Okay. You want to drop yours?
All right, so we got one last question for you. You gotta hit the stage soon. We don't want to hold you. So, if your musical style could be translated into a Mortal Kombat finisher move, what would it do to your opponent?
Mike. Mike handles the video games.
I don't know how to answer that.
Well, you got to think, Mike. This is what you've been training years for.
Oh.
Well, like, contribute something.
It can be all original. It doesn't have to be an already finishing
Make it
move.
up.
What would his musical style do to the opponent?
It would bring joy to their life. So much joy that
Friendship.
You just don't fight anymore. It's like, man, I don't want to be mad at you. You just get along with the other guy.
That's the most
shake
Canadian
hands.
answer we've ever had on this.
Gentleman music.
That's dope.
That's amazing.
It's called the Gentleman.
Oh, man. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, man. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.